Hey guys, so here we are, uh, starting a new hour of videos. This one will be dated April 27th. So this is April 27th, section 1. And we're just gonna jump right on into it. So the last video when we ended, I gave you guys some homework. And we are going to go through this homework, pages 42 and 43. Pages 42 and 43 in your workbook, right? And your workbook, as you know, some of you it's white, some of you it's red, but it says workbook, okay? And we're going to start with the crossword puzzle. Not crossword puzzle, what's it? Scramble puzzle. What's this called? This is not a crossword puzzle. It is a find the words puzzle. That's what we're going to do, right? We are going to find the words. Okay, so let's do that. So the first word we're looking for, and you can just repeat after me. Let's go through each of these words first of all, okay? And this is just an opportunity just to know what you say about your health when you're at the doctor's office. So repeat after me when I point to the words. So this word, ache, ache. Ankle, ankle. Back, back. Cold, cold. Cough, cough. Ear, ear. Fever, fever. Head, head. Sore, sore. Stomach, stomach. Okay, so let's find our first word, ache. Well, they found it for us already. It's right here. We have ache, okay? Then let's look for our next word, ankle. Did you guys find ankle? I hope you did because it's right here at the very top. Ankle. And then we have back. Where is back? Where is back? It's right here. Back. B-A-C-K, back. Our next word is cold. Cold. Where do we find cold? Well, it got hidden, but it's down here. It's down here. We have cold. Okay. Our next word is cough. Where do we find cough? Right here. Cough. C-O-U-G-H. Cough. Then we have ear. Ear. It's right here. Ear. Next, we're looking for fever. Fever. Here we go, right here. Fever. Okay, then we're looking for head. Head. Right here. And head. Then we're looking for sore. Sore. Here we go. Sore. And last, we're looking for stomach. stomach. Here we have it, stomach. Okay, so that's our crossword, or our find the word, search for the words or find the words puzzle. All right, so let's go back to our workbook page and let's go to the next exercise. And it says, complete the charts. Use the words from exercise 1. So it wants you to use these words up here and complete the chart. Some of the words identify parts of the body, and some of the words are the problems that you're having with parts of the body. So let's look at the words up here. So we have ache, that is a problem, that comes over here. Then we have ankle, that's a part of the body, and ankle comes here. So now we go with back. What is back? Back is a part of the body. Okay, then we have cold. Cold is a problem. Cold comes here. Cough. Cough is a problem. Cough comes here. Then we have ear. Ear is a part of the body, which would come over here. Fever. Fever is a problem, which would also come over here where the problems are. Then we have head. Head is a part of the body and would come over here. Sore. Sore is a problem, come here. And last we have stomach. Stomach is a part of the body and would come over here. Now we're going to match the words. So they already did number 1, sore. And you match it with C, sore throat. Sore throat. Then we have head. Which word would go best with head? Head ankle? Nope. Head leg? Nope. Headache? Ah, yes, headache. Okay. Next, we go with sprained. Sprained. I'm going to come over here. Actually, I'm going to come here. I want you guys to see how I pronounce that word. Sorry about that. Just want to type this word out. Sprained. So look at my mouth. Sprained. Sprained. Okay, that's how we pronounce that word. Sprained. You can have a sprained ankle. So A would go here. Number 2 is D. Number 3 is A. And number 4, broken B, leg. Broken B, leg. Broken leg. Okay, now let's move on to the next page, page 43. And the instructions say, look at the pictures, write the words. So let's look at number 1. Number 1, she's holding her head and she looks miserable. She does not look happy. So let's talk about this. Let's look at the words in the column. Backache, repeat after me. Backache, cough, fever, headache, sore throat, stomachache. She's holding her head. Number 1, headache. Number 2, what is she holding? Her stomach. So she has a stomach ache. Number 3, what's giving him problems right here? He's having problems with his back. So he has a backache. Look at his face. He looks very sad. Number 4, he's holding his throat. So he has a sore throat. Sore throat. Number 5, he's coughing, but he's doing it the wrong way. Remember, when you cough like this, not like this. Those are old pictures, so they cough the wrong way. I'm sorry. So let's come back to this page. Cough. Okay. And then here she has a thermometer in her mouth. So they're showing us that she has a fever. A thermometer that's high, she has a fever. Okay, exercise 5. Exercise 5 requires that we actually listen to a conversation. And I don't have the conversation with me, but I know that you guys have it. You should have it on your CD. So we're just going to go through the answers, which I'm going to read number 1, and then I know that you guys have the CD. And so since I don't have the CD, I'm not, we're not going to play the CD, but we are going to go through the answers. So number 1 on page 43 is, I have a headache. Repeat after me. I have a headache. Very good. Okay, number 2, on page 43, the answer for number 2 is, I have a, number 2. I have a cough. I have a cough. Number 2, I have a cough. Number 3 is, I have a broken leg. I have a broken leg. Number 4, I have a sore throat. I have a sore throat. And number 5, I have an earache. I have an earache. Okay, so that is the lesson for, I'm sorry, those are the answers for the homework that you were given from the last assignment. Okay, so now we are going to continue with Unit 4. We're going to continue with Unit 4, and we're actually going to be on page 49. So if you turn over to page 49, if we look at number 1 on page 49, does he have a flu? Or does he have the flu, is what I should say. Does he have the flu, this guy, Mr. Jones? No, let's look and see what's wrong with Mr. Jones. So Mr. Jones isn't at work today. Why not? Does he have the flu? No, not the flu, a backache. Okay, so Mr. Jones does not have the flu, he has a backache. So we are going to do these conversations, okay? Number 2, Diana. So we are going to replace Mr. Jones with Diana. Diana isn't at work today. Why not? Does she have the flu? No, not the flu. She has a cold. Okay, a cold. Now, what I want to point out is here you see they say, they don't give you a full sentence. It's just a backache or a cold. Well, let's look at this over here where we talk about useful language. In conversational English, answers are often single words, and short phrases rather than complete sentences. Does he have the flu? No, not the flu, is the same as saying he doesn't have the flu. So no, not the flu, he doesn't have is the same as saying he doesn't have the flu. Does he have the flu? No, he doesn't. That's also something you could say. Okay? No, he doesn't. All right, let's look at number 3. Carl. Carl isn't at work today. Why not? Carl is a man, so it would be, does he have the flu? No, not the flu. A broken leg. A broken leg. That's what we would do for Carl. Okay, Mrs. Leeds. Mrs. Leeds, we can see here, she has a stomach ache. So let's do our conversation. Mrs. Leeds isn't at work today. Why not? Does she have the flu? No, not the flu, a stomach ache. Okay, that's number 4. Number 5, Eva isn't at work today. Why not? Does she have the flu? No, not the flu, a broken arm. Ben isn't at work today. Does he have the flu? No, not the flu, a fever. Okay, so that's exercise 2B. Now, let's look at exercise 3. It says, talk with a partner. Take turns and make conversations. And this is where you guys can use this opportunity to talk with someone at home and practice. You can practice these different problems. You can say, I don't feel well. Do you have a cold? No, I don't. I have a sore throat. That's too bad. I hope you feel better. Okay. Useful language, we can say things like get some rest. So right here, they say, I hope you feel better. So you can say, I hope you feel better, or get some rest. That's too bad. These are all things that you can say. Okay. All right, so I want to come back over here and just, I want to one more time, just focus in on our language and our words for our health problems, right? We use the simple present to have to say, I have something. I have a problem, and we say what the problem is. Or she has a problem if we're talking about someone else, or you have a problem if we're talking about you. And these are all singular. Okay, then when we're asking the question, or when the doctor is asking the question, he might say, do you have, does he have, does she have, does it have, if he's talking about your pet. And you will either answer yes or no. And it will be yes, I do, or no, I don't. Yes, he does, or no, he doesn't. Yes, she does, or no, she doesn't. It could be any one of these in either yes or no. So it's I do, you do, he does, she does, it does, we do, they do. For yes. For no, it's I don't, you don't, he doesn't, she doesn't, it doesn't, we don't, you don't. I'm sorry, they don't. And then after the don't, you will put have. Or after do or after don't, you will put have. Okay, well, that's it for this section of the video. So Section 1. Stay tuned for Section 2.